Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Star Cub Review. I'm your host, as always. That's me, Star Cub. I know it's been a couple of days since I posted anything. I have just been swamped with making video suggestions, coming up with some videos. I got some good stuff on the way. I do have a request from a fellow YouTuber that follows me on here that has requested a particular video covering Ryan Murphy's other shows. So that is on the way. But today's one is going to be on a full 100% platinum review for none other than Stellar Blade for the PS5. Which is absolutely amazing. Published by Sony Interactive Entertainment and developed by Shift Up, the Korean developer. And I have to say, Stellar Blade is 100% bloody amazing. Now, before I get into that, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that's still following me, everyone new to the channel. Thank you so much for picking just to watch. Subscribe would help, but I'm happy with just comments and views. That's what I'm here for. Now, let's get into it. Stellar Blade, like I said, I platinumed this in the last couple of days. It was absolutely amazing game, and I had so much fun with it. The environments were amazing. The open world aspect, or semi-open world aspect to Stellar Blade, even though it's two major big areas in the game, it is absolutely amazing. Even the linear stages are filled with little secrets and places you can go. So overall, I had so much fun with the environments, the gameplay. The battle system is absolutely amazing. Very reminiscent of like the freestyle of Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, Devil May Cry 5, sort of like that aspect. Open combat, action combat, and it's absolutely amazing. Combo system is absolutely amazing. Only get one weapon, but you can upgrade it via different upgrades. You got a tumbler, which is like a healing aspect that can be upgraded. You got slots for your little gun robot thing, which is just absolutely amazing how they handle all of that. The interface system for Stellar Blade is easy to learn. It's very well done. The titular character that you play, Eve, is hands down amazing. I had an amazing time platinuming this game. It wasn't boring. It wasn't tedious. It was amazing. You've got side quests. You got heaps and heaps of side quests to do. The enemy variety is cool, amazing. Although I think could have had a little bit more enemy variety. Some of the most insane boss battles I have ever played in Stellar Blade. Some of the major boss battles are absolutely amazing, like amazing. And the characters are very well likable. The story, even though it's nothing like grand, like, oh my god, it's Hollywood style. The story is still very fascinating to me. Even when you pick up items and memory sticks and diaries and newspaper articles and stuff like that, it gives you a sense of the world building within that. Like articles, what happened 30 years ago here, what happened, you know what I mean? It all gives you that sort of world building while playing the main game as you're playing with Eve. And it is just a stellar game. See what I did there, Stella? It's an absolutely stellar game. I mean, Shift Up have done an amazing bloody job, and for it being set in a post-apocalyptic world as well, to do with space and Earth at the same time, is absolutely amazing. I could not fault this game. This game was just the right sort of challenge. Now, a lot of people are going to contend with me and say, oh, it wasn't that much of a challenge, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I got the platinum so easy, blah, 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 blah. No, I still think it was a challenge because certain requirements, you know, for the endings, you had to do certain requirements, and a lot of people may not understand how you can get 2 endings in one playthrough. Sorry. And then you have to play the New Game Plus to get the last ending. Now, some people going into that may not even know that's what you can do. So there's that aspect to it as well. Collecting all the collectibles was amazing. I got majority of the collectibles, although I've still got 5 fish to go to get the last costume for Eve from the fishing game. And now that was fun. I didn't think I was going to have fun with the fishing game, but I had an amazing time with the fishing game. Hands down, really cool doing the fishing side quest game. I haven't finished that, but I have 100% platinumed it with all the achievements. Majority of the stuff I have done, bar the fishing and a few diary entries, and that's about it. But it was just the right sort of challenge, like I said. Eve, as the protagonist in the story, and her plight is heart-wrenching at times. There is 3 different endings, and one of them is canon. I'm not going to give anything away. This is no spoiler territory here. But there's 3 endings, and the 3 endings as they are all very fascinating because they all lend themselves to being canon, but it's also a what-if scenario. You know, you could look at it from a different perspective or a different angle if this happened or whatever. So it does a brilliant job of doing that. But the true canon ending was hands down one oh my god, that was such an amazing way to end it. And it's already been confirmed that there's a sequel in development. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a sequel in development because it basically confirms at the end that there's going to be another one. So, you know, hands down, everyone that loved Stellar Blade, there is going to be another one on the way. And I can't wait to see where they go with the story next. It's going to be very, very interesting. Oh my god. But yeah, I Adam and Lily, 2 of the people that you'll meet, the voice dialogue is fun and catchy. It can be a little bit cringe at times, but that's nothing to be too concerned about. It's not cringe as in, oh, gross. It's just kind of like, I wonder why you picked that particular way to, you know, speak a phrase or something like that. And I know some of the translation may have been a little bit when they translated it, but it does add to the funness of it. Like I said, Stellar Blade, hands down, absolutely fantastic game from start to finish. I did 1 playthrough for 2 endings, and then I played New Game Plus, which basically changes the game. Oh my god, New Game Plus really changes it up. And you know, you can upgrade your health further, you can upgrade your burst energy further, you know, your healing further as well. So there's all those. There's so much that is added into New Game Plus that makes it feel, and you can get variations of different costumes as well, which is really fun. So there's a lot to do, and it was never boring for me. It was never boring. I did just over 80 hours for 2 playthroughs, 1 for 2 endings and 1 playthrough for the other ending, and I got the platinum, and I'm so happy about that. I did a little short on it that I platinumed it. So yes, I highly recommend Stellar Blade to anybody that loves an action adventure game. Really fun, really cool, really stylish. Absolutely love it. And yeah, watch all sorts of particular two parts of Eve, Jiggle. I know that's everyone that that it wasn't everyone's mind that was going to be censored and stuff like that, but it's actually quite unique how it does it, and it's just it's refreshing. And as someone who there's controversy with censoring this and censoring that, and this was going to be censored, and it didn't detract from any of my fun with this game. As it is, you see Eve's butt jiggle, and you see Eve's front jiggle, and some of it's just insane the way that it just all comes out. It's all on the screen. It's really, really fun, and it's really refreshing, and I like this sort of game where it honestly does not give a shit whether you're offended by a jiggly butt or jiggly breasts. So I mean, I had fun with it. I was like, oh my god, why is this even controversial, and why should this be censored and stuff like that? At the end of the day, it's a fucking video game character. It's very, very reminiscent of anime, where the Japanese love girls with big breasts, and it's a lot in manga as well, and other anime shows and stuff like that. And it's like, oh my god, like I think people need to take a chill pill. Like, it's a video game at the end of the day. And I had fun with it. I was just having a laugh. It was great fun seeing that a studio like Shift Up don't give a shit about the fact that if people are offended by a jiggly butt or jiggly breasts, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Have fun with it, people. Stellar Blade, what do I rate it? 10 out of 10. Absolutely loved it. Highly recommend it to anyone that loves an action adventure game. So much better than what I thought it was going to be. But does anyone remember back then it wasn't actually called Stellar Blade? When it was first announced and whatnot, I thought it went under the name of Project Eve, which I love the name, and it really suits it. But Stellar Blade suits the name fittingly. But I'm kind of like, I wonder why they dropped the name Project Eve. Because I really liked the name Project Eve. And I remember too, back then, when there was first footage and that going around, that it looked like a very, very different game. And what we got in the end is just absolutely amazing from what it was looking like when they released footage back then, and concept and all of that. So like I said, people, Stellar Blade, 10 out of 10, absolutely enjoyed it. On the PS5, you'll enjoy it, trust me. I absolutely loved it. And Eve, the protagonist, she's amazing. Voice actress for her, amazing. All the characters that you see play their parts, and it's absolutely amazing. Can't wait to see what they do with the second one. Hopefully they can pump more mythology and lore and explore Eve in depth a little bit more, and some of the other characters a little bit more, and more enemy variety. Would love to see some more insane boss battles, and a big more open world with some more open areas, because the two open world areas that we got in this game were incredibly well done. The secrets that was hidden in some of these open, like these two big open areas, was insane. Absolutely insane. And the combat and all of that is just insane. It's so much fun. I can't wait to see what they do with the sequel. Make it more insane, more fun, and inject more story. And yeah, can't wait to see what happens, people. All right. And I will be back with some more videos later on today. All right, guys, take it easy. Ciao.